Hi everyone. Uh, as I can see, Anant is not there. Just give me a minute. Okay, we are live now. Welcome to Rapid Wednesday. As we have, this is the weekly session of Rapid where we are this. Sorry for the deep part. In Rapid Energy, we actually discuss about rapid roadmaps, rapid new features, and our key speakers actually discuss about some crazy sessions, take the crazy sessions of few important points of rapid. So not rapid, they take a session like for the whole development community. So as like for today's session, the topic is what is the future of development. Our speaker Nilotpal Saha will join soon, and then we'll start and jump to the how actually the development community actually doing and what will be the future development part actually and how Rapid is leading all the development community by his one line that Rapid is based on no code concept. Developer no needs to write any code while using Rapid. We'll discuss about whole things. We have to wait for a few minutes as Nilotpal is facing some technical issues. We'll start in few minutes. As I can see, Nilda is here. Uh, Good evening, Nilda, and welcome to Rapid Wednesday.
Good evening, Animesh. Good evening, everyone. Animesh, just let me correct. We are live, and
Yeah,
my
we are
voice is
live.
clear,
Your
and
voice is
my
clear.
screen is visible.
Your share screen is visible. It will be great if you turn on your camera,
Uh, for
if
that
possible.
reason, I need to restart my laptop. I don't know. Somehow my camera is not working today.
Okay, okay, no
So
issue.
if you allow me to do that, that will be great for today's sessions.
Okay, if you have any problem to turning on your camera,
I know
uh,
it's going to be better. Once it's, I think something troubleshooting is already on the background. If it's done and the camera is okay, I will turn on my camera immediately.
okay, okay, no issues.
Okay.
I just discussing about what actually today's topic is and how we are thinking about the future development communities and how actually Rapid stands in the community as Rapid actually leading the community development community by our tagline what is no code development. So the stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Animesh, for the introduction. Today, basically, we are cover the future of development and what is the important part to everyone supposed to know who are in the development industry for the long period or who are joining recently. So world is changing, my friend. The whole world is crafting a new age development ecosystem these days, and we also on the same path in Rapid. So, for that reason, we first supposed to know where we stand in today's development ecosystem, what is exactly happening in the whole world, and what can be done, and what are the prospects that we can encounter while developing Rapid. So, current development landscape is something that we all supposed to understand is traditional development challenges that we all face during the development ecosystem on today's world, and I will like explaining you the brief of like how the AI assisted development is rising. So let's go to the next slide. So traditional development challenges is sorry. So what and how, like how what are the challenges in the currently we standing in the traditional development ecosystem, majority in the companies, and how we are encounter them day to day basis. So the first what is basically I will go through one by one. First I tell you the what, and then I show you how we are solving them. So first problem is code complexity and the code maintainability. So this is a traditional problem in any software development life cycle of the development segmentation. Uh, and how we are solving it? We are writing modular code, clean code, and solid design patterns. So these are the primary three approaches that we took to handle the code complexity and the code maintainability. Next, we jump into the time to market pressure of delivery life cycle. Like each and every project or product need to get finished and go needs to go live. Each and every feature, each and every module of our software development. And for that reason, we use the fundamentals software development pattern, that is basically reusability of our code. We follow the agile methodology, we follow test driven approach, and we take the help of a CI/CD DevOps pipelines to continuous integrating our repositories, and finally deploy them on the cloud so that the people can use it. Next is basically developer resource constraints, example skills, cost, and availability. So, in a software project or software product company, there are basically three things that we face a lot. As a product owner or project managers, they face a lot that the team is not skilled up properly. The cost might get high to get good developers, and also the availability of that particular tech stack developers that the project or product is building on upon. To bridge this particular issue, we need to upskilling the team. We introduce peer programming inside the team so that two people can help each other to solve a problem. And also, there's a knowledge sharing sessions where we can basically help each other out to share knowledges across the team. Fourth is basically quality assurance of software project or product. For that, we do code reviews, we write test automations, we monitor performance and security uh, to basically have a QA assured product on our on onto the production. Finally, the technical depth, example, outdated technologies, quick fixes that we do when problem is occur, documentation, poor documentation, and scalability. To bridge this issue, the challenge, we need to basically uh, do the code audits, refactoring sprints, to basically maintain our code, and this quick fixes needs to be removed, uh, not at that moment when we fixing them, but at the later stage when we have time to basically maintain our code. And finally, the two basically refactoring sprints are for that, to basically remove those, and code audits basically part of the refactoring sprints. The detailed documentation is required to have a good product or project to run successfully. And the architectural review is something which is very important, since initially we draft an architecture and start coding upon on it, and then slowly the more functionality comes, and slowly maybe the architectural changes are required. So that is the primary another primary stuff that needs to be done to uh, handle the technical depth challenges. Okay. Uh, let's talk about the uh, rise of AI assisted development in today's date. Uh, like, raise your hand. How many of you really use these days ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini to generate code or something? Onimesh. Great. Any one of them? One of you guys who are using ChatGPT, Gemini, or Claude? I think you guys are like lacking lack of uh, way like behind the scenes of the AI assisted development. Okay, cool. So, um, AI assisted development in today's world, basically we can generate code. There are lots of platforms as available apart from Claude and ChatGPT or Gemini, where we can basically uh, like paste an particular screenshot of a website, and it will generate the HTML and React code for us. But uh, these tools are very helpful while our day-to-day work, but these are the quick fixes of the AI era. So we need to be cautious about the solutions that we use and imply on our software code, software project or software product that we are building. So AI assisted development marks a paradigm shift in a software creation. Tools like Copilot, Devin, Smart IDs, there's Amazon Q, now offer real-time suggestions. While we're writing code, they offers a suggestion to basically generate a block of code. Um, Even though we have automated boilerplates also. Previously, it was called intelligence, and slowly it accrued by the AI powered tools like Copilot or Amazon Q on our VS codes to help us to basically generate a particular class or React components or block of functions code, everything. It's transforming the developers from coders into strategic problem solvers and become a system architects. So this is what is happening in the whole world, in like right now. Um, I think all of you know about Devin, but Devin is basically is a tool like it's a program who is basically capable to uh, handle the requirements, software requirements, and finally make the production ready code available for the uh, company that give the requirement. So it's in the development era, but they're doing something to basically remove the developers from the industry. So like in a way, so that the if you don't understand the understand only development, don't understand the AI tools that are using in the market, you are not be in the industry in future. So understanding these AI tools is very required. Like, let's go about the next topic that I'm going to cover, that is code generation versus manual development. Code generation means they are the AI tools that generate the code. So understanding the gap is very important from the code generation and the manual development. What we do before this AI tools comes into the picture. So there's a cool picture I found in the internet, where basically where we drafting on the typewriter, then it comes to a computer, finally the advanced computer with AI, and finally last part is going to be the AI bots who are basically do all of our tasks. We just give them instructions. That's a cool picture I found. Anyway, so the whole part is basically AI excel at generating boilerplate and common patterns. Manual development ensures code quality, maintainability, reusability of business alignment tasks or features, modules that we require. Uh, the future isn't about choosing sides like should we only use AI tools to generate code, or should we do manual development? Where to use manual development, write manual codes, where to write the boilerplate generated code. This understanding this gap is very important, because we are not actually choosing side to choose the AI or choose the human. So it is basically very calculative solutions that we are going to use to basically create solutions where we basically have like mastering both the aspects, the manual development where we can maintain our code quality, reuse our code, make our code modular so that we can use in multiple places, uh, and finally use the AI tools to basically generate few blocks of code, so that the speed is going to be the speed of software development going to be increased, rather a manual development. So there's a right statement at the end of the top descriptions that I put on the slide. Scalable solutions that combines AI speed with human insights. So humans are required building a software. So anyway, let's go to the understand the bridge the gap, how we can bridge this particular gap from the manual development to the AI powered solutions. So I like this image too, because there's something on AI which is half shown, so it's still not complete, but we are going into that particular bridge to reach there. So bridging this gap will be possible with a rapid roadmap. So how we can basically avoid rapid in a Rapid Wednesday. So rapid is all about basically like doing their part to low code solutions to the no code solutions, and finally we'll bridge the gap to use both the technologies like AI driven, AI generated codes, and finally the manual interventions to basically handle the code and modules to maintain software solutions to be better. So that is in our roadmap, the whole how we can do that. So we are not only generating code through AI, we are also give you an outcome of the generated code that is going to be maintainable and reusable. So and we are focusing to basically where you can basically handle the whole SDLC, so software development life cycle, in a way in our platform. We are actually working in our platform also these days. So finally we are having a platform where we can basically create our project, and uh, like create technical components in our applications hub through app builder. And finally we are working on the LLM and SLM model. So uh, small language model and large language model. So basically the large language model is going to create our small language model for Rapid, and finally if you give a prompt like I did e-commerce like application, so it will uh, take the modules that are available and tell you the models that you need to create, and combining all of them and create a project on your GitHub. And also we are working on the pipeline cycle, where we are using on our own project to basically having the CI/CD tools. Also we are providing on your GitHub repository as well, you can use it down the line. um, and we are bridging this particular gap into our ecosystem of the platform, so that you can deploy your production ready code immediately once you have after the prompt. So that is something we are working on to three particular area. One is basically working on the LLM SLM models, and another team is working on the app builder, where we can maintain our modules and projects and repositories and the forms, technical components like routes, forms, and everything. The pages. We are also working the last past 1 week maybe on the page builder, so where we can basically drag and drop. Not I don't think the drag and drop is still working, but you can basically select the component where we can basically create a whole page and give them props, also calling the APIs to basically get the data for on the page from the store. So these are the things that we are working currently. Uh, Hope this maybe next week or October end we might have a platform where we can basically having a project creation from the technical components management solutions in our platform. So you guys can create your projects through our platform as well. Okay, I think this is it. Any questions, guys? Ask like I think it's a basically long session, not a very long session, but yeah, covered in 27. Oh. Animesh, anybody have any
The
questions?
the thing is, the session is too short actually, because we don't have to code, because the future is no code. So when
Right,
we don't have to code, then we save time. So the session is short.
right. The time is a crucial part in today's world.
Yes,
Nobody have time for bullshit. So people are basically going to create solutions. Entrepreneurs are uprising. AI is also uprising. So we need to understand how we can basically close this gap, so that the market leaders can be benefited.
and when we identify this gap and give solution for this
We
gap,
already identified the gap. We
and
need to find a
working
solution
on
how we can
it.
finally achieve it.
We and other community members, like in the development community, I'm actually
Right,
talking about the
right,
world.
right.
So
The whole developer community.
yes. So guys, as Nilda completed the thing, what actually the future of development. If you have any question related to this particular thing, if you have any suggestion or anything you want to say, you can ask or say. When I told say, Ananto is here. Ananto, please ask any question if you have.
Right now, I don't have any questions. Actually, I wasn't connected yet, but I was listening from the YouTube.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Yeah, because it was taking a toll on my bandwidth, so I decided just to watch it from the YouTube.
Yeah, any platform will be fine.
Okay. I guess as we are we have like Samda here, Pritam Bak, Pritam Mondoranto,
Like apart
and
from you, nobody uses the like ChatGPT kind of tool these days. So I don't know they have any questions or not. But like I think they are not ready for the AI uprising till now.
but
So
but but they have the concept of the future of development, so they don't have any
right.
related question for this particular thing.
Hmm. Anyway, you guys can connect later on. If you guys have any questions, we have the Rapid community all through places. So there is WhatsApp, there is GitHub. Also, you guys have my handle like GitHub handle was Take O'Neill. You guys can connect me later on to basically discuss any part of the PPT. And the PPT is shared on the group as well, so you guys can check it out later on. So feel free to ask questions in the WhatsApp as well. Love to answer them. Is there any show and tell sessions
I
today?
know, like,
For today's session, there is no actually no show and tell session because
Okay.
most of our contributors are actually in a middle of the project. Actually, they take time to complete the ongoing contributions. So
Mm.
there's the thing that we need a show and tell session where actually they can show the actual thing, like as you mentioned, the page builder thing. Our
Right.
core contributors actually are doing the thing. So they, if they shows, they have to show the documents. But
Mm.
we need magic, not document.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So they are working on it. So for this session, there is no show and tell session. Sorry, guys, but I definitely make sure that for the next session there will be a show and tell session where our contributor present the great projects what they have done in the last 2 weeks.
So this is basically the fastest sessions that we have. It's 10:30
Yes.
now. I think if nobody have any questions, we can end the session because the future development is so
I
fucking
have a
fast
So
question.
that
fast.
we need to close the session immediately. Anyway,
Hello,
just the jokes aside. On you, yeah, Ananto, you're going to tell some like
I have a question.
precious.
Like, with this no-code approach, like, how much control the users have on their like page design or anything they are doing with? Like, suppose they are creating an application with AI.
See, that's already I covered in one of the slides that uh, is basically understand how much we going to generate through AI
Hmm.
and how much code is basically going to be framework driven.
Hmm.
So the logical part is we can generate from the AI because that part is basically can be do manually or through AI. But to wrap it around something so that the whole code can be reusable or modular in a way so that we can use later on. So
Hmm.
better usage of the rapid ecosystem would be something where we can actually give prompt to generate a form or generate a route or generate a table schema or generate a whole page, uh, but at the same time the code that is basically is something that is generating on the back end. So basically the whole code that is generated, the schema that those are generated are basically
Hmm.
maintainable. So if you need any changes that is your business required later on, maybe not at the stage when the requirement came as the
Hmm.
first time, then you can basically put that particular thing. You don't need to give another prompt for that. You just go and add another field to your form. So that is something you can do from the builder that we have. So
Hmm.
initially with the prompt you can basically generate an application, and then slowly you have all the technical understanding that okay, I need a new route to basically show my product on my e-commerce. a specific kind of product in my e-commerce. So you have a separate route for that. You create a separate page where you can basically tell them to create a whole product page. Now in a particular product page, you want to show a new field. So for that, you don't have to go somewhere else and ask a different prompt to basically regenerate the whole part of it.
Hmm.
You guys can go and change your page component a particular child to add to it. So you guys can do that. So that is the whole
Okay.
funda of using Rapid in future. So where you can basically use the benefit of the AI, as well as you have the whole control of the code that you have after AI will generate.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, okay, I think
And the,
this question will be for another discussion. I was going to ask something, but never mind. That's not related to this issue.
okay, okay. Like you guys
I
you
think
can
that would
ask
be with Sam with the later in this.
what?
That question will be. I think that question will be for Sam the later on his later on sessions.
Okay, that you guys can you
Yeah.
and Sam can carry on the another meet, or
Yeah.
you are
No,
already connected. So
if it is not related to this, then we can have it on a
Yeah,
different session. If it is
yeah,
related to
yeah,
this,
yeah.
then you can ask it.
No, it is not even related to this.
Fine, fine.
No,
We'll take it separately then.
okay. So I think Onimesh, if nobody have any more questions, we can wrap it up.
Yeah, we can wrap today's session, and
Thanks for
I'll
joining,
just
everyone.
we'll have our student tell session in our next session as our contributors are actually doing the things. I hope they completed their ongoing contribution to present with our whole community. Thank you for joining, guys, and be safe as there are some weather problems. Uh, Thank you for
Done well.
joining. Have a good night. Yeah.
Right.
Good night, everyone. Take care.
Good night.